Today we're putting together this Blocktech block art, Mountain Wilderness. It has 122 pieces. I bought this at Five Below for $5. It comes from this series of 3 different art landscape scenery. So let's check out the Mountain Wilderness first. One bag, 3 bags, and 1 sheet of instructions. All right, it has 32 steps, so let's get into it. Okay, and pick like the smaller pieces. All right, so step 1, we need, it looks like this one, and then 2 of these, and then 2 of these long pieces like this, and then 2 skinny pieces that is like 1 by 3, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8, yep. Okay, so on the very bottom, we line these up next to each other. Oh, and then these go over here. And then the smaller pieces go on the other side. So then this one kind of locks them all together. It looks like there's 3 open dots on this side. Okay, can I do this? Or should I do it one at a time? Let's do it one at a time. Okay, and how many open dots on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's not perfectly in the center. It's a little off center. Okay, next we need, looks like these 2 green pieces, and they're gonna go right next to the large piece. Oh, and then on this side, we're gonna expand out a bit more. We need 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. Okay, where's the 1 by 3? Oh, here it is. Okay, so the 1 by 4 goes near the bottom here, and then the 1 by 3 goes like that. Okay, so now we're going to go into flat pieces. It's hard to see how long they are because there's no dots on the top, but I'm just gonna guess. Actually, let's lay out what we have just to see the different sizes. Okay, is this the same size as this? Yes. Okay, so we have 3 different sizes and 3 different pieces here that we need. So this is perfect. So we need 2 of the longest ones, 2 of the middle ones, and then 2 of the shorter ones. Okay, so I'm guessing the middle ones go on the side here, like the middle lengths. And then the smaller sides, that looks like a 1 by 3, goes here. And then the longer ones go right in the middle. There. Okay, step 4, we need a green 1 by 6, and then 2 black 1 by 2s. Is that black or dark green? That might be dark green. Yeah, because I don't see any black, flattish 1 by 2, so yeah, this must be dark green. 2 green wedges, little wedges. and then one 1x2 with a single dot on the top. Nope, that has 2 dots. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we need a 1x2 here, and then the other 1x2 just stacks right on top. So we have the 1x2 with a single dot on the top on the other side. We have a wedge next to that, and another wedge that goes right on the top. Oops. Okay, next we need 2 of these guys, 2 chunky 1x1s. So 1, 2, and then 1 like kind of half circle. That's kind of like a half circle roof. All right, so we take one of these and we're going to stack this one right on top here. Come on, okay. And then we're going to take the 1x1 and stick this one right in here. And then we're going to take the other 1x1, stick it right like that. And then the little half circle goes on top. And then this guy slips right in here. And then this whole thing, it like skips 1 row in the back and it goes into the 2nd row on the back like that. Okay, next we need a lighter green wedge. One of like these guys. One like corner piece that's like, is it this one? No, it has 3 dots on the side. This one has 4. Oh, we need this one. Okay, and then the really long green piece, and then some kind of wedge. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. It's like a corner wedge. Okay, so the long green piece goes right here. And then this guy goes on the bottom, and then this little corner piece goes in here. And then this guy kind of hangs off the side over here, and then the little wedge goes right on top. And this guy goes right in here. Okay, step 8. These look like, is that black or dark green? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Because here's the black, but these are dark green, and they look almost identical. Okay, if all else fails, if you're like wondering, just check the box. Okay, this just made me more confused. Because this is going right next to here. Wait. Oh, this is dark green. Okay, this is definitely dark green. So we need like one of these, and then one of these. Kind of looks like a shoe. A dark green 1x1, and then a dark green wedge. All right, so we have the shoe on the bottom, and the 1x1 goes on top, and then the little wedge goes on top right here. So this one goes right here, and then this guy goes right next to that one. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4 dots should be open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Next, we need like a tall 1x1, 1x4, 2 of these guys, and then 2 1x1s with like a tall 1x1 with 2 dots on the side. We need 2 of these guys. Oh, here's the other one. Okay. So this guy goes on the bottom. One of the tall 1x1s with 2 dots on the side goes on the side with the dots facing to the side. Next, we need this guy with like a little window. And then the tall 1x1 goes on the other side. Okay, and then this guy with another window goes on top of the other guy. And then the other 1x1 with 2 dots on the side goes on top of the other one. And wait, where's my 1x1? Didn't I? Oh, did I forget that one? Okay, another 1x1 goes right here. So then step 10, we need one of these guys, a 1x2, a chunky 1x1, and then a flat 1x1. Okay, so this guy kind of hangs off the side right here while keeping these 2 rows together. Okay, the 1x2 goes on here, that keeps these 2 rows together. And then one of the 1x1s goes here, and then the shorter 1x1 goes right next to him. Okay. Step 11, we need this piece, a 1x3 and a 1x2. So the 1x3 goes on top here. This guy, oh, he goes down here. And then the 1x2 goes right here. Okay, next we need 3 little wedges. And then 1 tall wedge. Okay, so we got the tall wedge goes right on top, and we have 1 little wedge down here, and then another little wedge right on top here, and then the 3rd wedge goes down here. Okay, step 13, this goes right on here, there, we got the mountains. Okay, step 14, we need a 2x4, another one of those corner wedges, kind of like this kind of wedge. We need an elbow and a small wedge. So the corner wedge kind of goes like that, and then we have the elbow right next to it. We have the longer wedge here, and then the tiny wedge up here. Step 15, we need this one with 4 dots on the side, 2 long wedges, and then 1 tiny wedge. So, okay, I'm gonna arrange it just like the picture. So this one goes right here, and then this one's a little offset. It looks like it's going like that, and then we have this little wedge on top. Okay. And then this, okay, we're turning it this way. Okay, this part that's sticking out goes right into here. There, nice. Okay, step 16, we need 2 of these, 1 1x1, and then a tiny wedge. So we're going to put the 1x1 behind the wedge, and we're going to put a second wedge right on top. And then the tiny wedge, it faces a different direction as the other wedges. And then this one goes right in here. Nice. Okay, step 17, we are going to, so this part here lines up with this dot here that's right next to this tiny wedge here. So we're gonna push this in. Okay, nice, so it's nice and flat on this end. step 18, we need this flat piece, and this piece. So this piece kind of hangs off the smaller end on this side, and then this piece kind of hangs off this side, and this piece that hangs off this side, it's going to connect here like that. All right, step 19, we need 2 1x3s, one super long piece, and then 2 medium-sized yellow pieces. So it looks like the medium-sized yellow pieces go on the bottom right next to each other, and then the 1x3s goes on the ends here, and then the really long piece, it just connects everything together. There. Step 20, we need, let's see, is this where this goes? It does look pretty long. Well, let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yep, this is it. Okay, we need 2 oranges and then 1 1x3. So the 2 oranges, oops, go right next to each other. Come on, there. All right, and then the long blue one goes right on top here. Oh wait, we need 2 1x3s, and they go on the ends. So the long blue one is coming off. Okay, there we go. Okay, next we need a chunky orange. 2, oh wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots. 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's this size. 2 of these. 2 chunky orange 1x3s, and then 2 1x1s with a single dot on the side. So the 1x3s go on the ends, and then the 1x1s go next to each other, and they face forward, you know, whatever forward is. And then the long orange piece goes right here. Okay, that is right. I'm like, is that okay that these are wedged together? But yeah, there's like a single blue piece between these orange pieces on the box. So we got that right. And then these blue pieces just make another blue layer. There. Okay, next are yellow. We need 2 yellow 1x4s, and then 1 long yellow piece, and then we need a white circle. So the 1x4s go on the ends, and then the long yellow goes right in the middle, and then the yellow circle, come on, how do I, oh, like that. Okay, next we need 1 long blue piece, 2, that must be purple. Yeah, it's purple. They're so dark, you know, the purple and the dark green look very similar to black in the instructions. Okay, 3, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's this size. And then 2 chunky blue 1x3s. Oh, got like, okay, so we're gonna align it like this. And then these go on top. So let's do this one at a time. We'll put this down here, and this down here. And the purple goes right next to that one, and then the 1x3 goes like that. Okay, next we need 2 purple long pieces. Are these all the same size? Ooh, they are. Okay. And okay, these all look the same size too. Okay, so we need 2 of these, 1 of these, and then 2 1x4s. So the 1x4s go on the ends. Ah. Come on. There. And then the long piece goes right in the middle. There. Okay, and then the 2 long purples go on top. Wait. Okay, we have blue, purple. I think I was, did I skip a step? Oops. Oops, I skipped a step. Did I? No, this is fine. So this is supposed to be purple and then blue. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. So we just finished step 24 and now we're on to step 25. So we need 2 of these, 1 of these, and then 2 more of these. So, so it looks like the longer blue pieces go on the side, and now the shorter piece goes in the middle. Kind of changing it up a bit, like that. Okay, and then the purples go on top, like that. So step 26, we're gonna attach these 2 together. There. Next, we need, looks like maybe 1 of these, 2 of these, so these are the blacks, and then these are the purples. So we're going to work on the purples first, and then 2 1x4. Okay, we got this. Okay, and then the shorter pieces go on the side. And like that. So one piece has text, right? I think I saw it. Did I see that earlier? Like one piece, oh, maybe it's already covered. One piece in Block-Tech always has text on it. Okay, we must have already used it. Okay, well. Okay, we're down here with the purples. Okay, we need 1 of these, and then 1 of these. Oh, 2 of these, and then 2 more purples. I guess it's not really purple. It just looks purple on the box, but this is actually like a dark blue. So, yeah, like an indigo maybe. But it looks purple in the instructions and it looks purple in the box. I'm just calling them purple. Okay, so we got, oh wait, the black pieces go on the bottom. So, yeah, so it's like they're using a clever technique on like having a gradient. So they're like having small, thin layers right next to the next color up to make it look a little more like a gradient, which is a neat technique to do when you're, you know, kind of limited on colors. And it still looks good. And all the colors work really well together. So we need this long piece, 2 of these, and then 2 of these. So then we put the shorter black pieces on the end, longer black piece right in the center. So this holds all these, the bottom layer below it together. And then we have the flat pieces right on top. Okay, step 30, we're gonna put this together. It looks like we used up all the pieces, so there's no extra pieces. And then, oh, here's the one with the text. We did use it. It's on the flat piece. Okay. There it is. How cute. I like it. Let's see, can we like put anything in here? Okay, Emmett is like way too big. Ooh, what if we put, like, remember our little tiny spaceman? Let's put the tiny spaceman. Will he fit better? He does fit better. He's still pretty tall. Very nice. All right, so that's the Mountain Wilderness. Thanks for watching.